Hi everyone, I am Jenny of Jenny Plays. I am an adult crosser and I am from the Philippines. So today I just received my Nintendo Switch version 2 Animal Crossing Edition console and I'm so happy because I didn't expect it to reach me due to the enhanced community quarantine here in the Philippines from where I live. I really hope we get to beat this virus very soon because a lot of families are affected by it and we're all starting to worry. I'm really grateful to the Lord because the launch of the new series of Animal Crossing, which is New Horizons, came in such a timely manner for me, or else I'd be worrying so much, you know. But then there's Animal Crossing, so I get to take my mind off worrying and the anxiety and eases it all down for me. So March 22nd, I gave in and bought a Nintendo Switch Lite because I get so envious of all the crossers posting about how they were able to start the game and how amazing it is. So I thought that while I pre-ordered my console 2 months ago, February 5 to be exact, I'd buy a Switch first, a Lite, just so I can start playing the game and getting my dreamies. Since my new console arrived, which I intend to use instead of this one. I'm giving this to my husband. So, my intention is to time travel on this Switch, just so I can transfer all 10 Dreamies from this account to my main island. I'm gonna start again all over from the very beginning, so I hope you'll watch it and let's play the game together. So excited! I wanted to show you how the Animal Crossing console looks like, however it's already docked in place, so maybe another time. I already made an unboxing video so you can see it up close from there. So yeah, let's start. Wait, okay. So let's start the video. Here we go. It still feels like the first time. Okay, it's loading now. See the small coconut tree at the bottom? Yeah, it's floating on the ocean. Okay. Nook Inc. Deserted Island Getaway Package. Good afternoon. We're so excited to have you here. Okay. Let's be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your Deserted Island Getaway Package. Okay, there's so much to look forward to, but first let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. Timmy's real name is actually Timothy. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul, so let's get started, shall we? Whee! Oh, I forgot to turn on the better mic. I'm so sorry because I'm still very new to this. There. Okay, it's working now. Okay. I hope the audio is better now that the mic is on. Yikes. There. Okay. Can we have your name and birthday? Okay, so my name is Jenny. I like my name to be all caps. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. The day, my birthday is on the 26th of December, right after Christmas. Did you hear that? So cute. Jenny, Jenny. Our next step will be to take a picture of you. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. Okay. For Animal Crossing New Leaf, my character looks very different from how I look like in real life. I had pink hair, my eyes were blue. So for New Horizons, I'm thinking about picking colors that's close to how I really am in real life. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a Filipino, so I'm a Filipino, and most of us are morenas here. We have brown skin, so I'm going with that. And then my eyes are black. Do I want blush? Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, okay, let's choose this peach tone. Okay. Does everything look okay? Okay. Yeah. Okay, great, you're all set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. Okay, here we go. We're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. In fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. Oh, about this. Since this is my second island and will be my main island, for the Switch Lite, I chose the Southern Hemisphere. So for this island, I'm thinking about going with Northern Hemisphere, where I really live, where Philippines is situated, where we are an Asian country. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Okay. Follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. Okay. I'll show you some map now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. Okay. So for my main island, I chose Northern Hemisphere because, as I said earlier on my light, I chose Southern Hemisphere. This way, I get to have the best of both areas in the globe. Okay, I'm going to choose a map. Oh no! No, I don't like any of the maps. The thing is, I wanted both. I don't know how to call it in English. I'm so sorry, my English is not that good. Yeah, the only reason I'm speaking in English is because I want to be friends with crossers, not just the crossers who live in my country, but also the crossers who live in different parts of the globe. I don't know how to say it in English. I'm so shy. Basically, okay, so this is the river, right? The river surrounds the island. So what I want is the opening itself. I want it to come both ends comes from the bottom of the island. Yeah, but none of the maps gives me that option, so I'd have to restart the game. I'll just pause this video for a while. So sorry about that. I'll be real quick. I'll try to look for my island map of choice, and then let's start again. Okay. Guys, I did something wrong. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I didn't realize that the the battery of my camera died, and so it wasn't able to record the some parts of the beginning wherein I chose my map. I'm so sorry about that. What happened was I already picked a map, and I was so surprised to see that Tammy was one of the villagers living on my island. It's because my most favorite villagers, especially for New Horizons, are the cub villagers, more famously known as the baby bear villagers. I'm just really happy because I got her as a starter villager here on the New Horizons. I have proof to show you that Tammy belongs to the 10 Dreamies that I want to have. As you can see here, I have a notebook dedicated for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And over here, as you can see, I wrote all the personalities, all 8 personalities of the villagers that we can get from the game. And then as you can see, I chose one for each, and then since these are 8, the only 2 villagers I have with the same personality are normal. That's Megan and Picoe. Okay, other than that, they are all the different types of villagers. As you can see, for Uchi, right here, Uchi, I picked Tammy. That's why I'm very happy because I got her as a starter villager in the game. As you can see here on the screen, Tammy is the yellow bear on my left. So we already chose an island name, and what I picked was Care Bears. There. So, oops. Wait. Cheers! Yay! Okay. So now we can get back to the game. There you go. So it's nighttime already. It was daytime earlier when I started playing, but it's nighttime already in the game, maybe because a lot has happened. What happened was I built the tents of my villagers. I chose their spots. This is Tammy's spot. That's where she'll be staying. My house is on this area right here. I felt bad because Tom Nook had to remove one cherry blossom tree because I picked this spot. Sorry, cherry blossom tree, don't worry. I promise to plant more trees on the island. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay. And then what else? Billy's home is right here on this area. As you can see, as for my town map, where's my town map? It's right over there. As you can see from my town map at the bottom right of the screen, I wasn't able to pick the map type that I like, wherein the opening between the waters from the ocean towards my small island comes from the bottom. Both opening. It didn't work that way. I ended up picking this map because I've been doing it many times already. I restarted. I said I'll be back really quick, but I restarted the game about 15 times, I think, until I finally gave up because it's almost nighttime here in the Philippines, and I have to prepare dinner for my 2 kids and my husband. I have to put them to sleep, shower them. So I just had to pick one, and so this is what I picked. I am glad that I picked this because I get to be with my baby Tammy right here. A party around a campfire on a deserted island. Wow, now this rocks. You heard? Yeah. Tammy is a really sweet Uchi villager. I'm just so happy I got her as my starter villager. Now, what do I do next? In the game, having a good day. Yes, I know this all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Maybe I'll go do that. But first, you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well. Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press A, and when you're ready, you can go ahead of us more. So rest up as much as you can tonight. That's all for... Okay, so that's all for now. Sorry, I don't finish my sentences, right? How come the date is not set on this game? Wait, where's my house again? I got confused there for a bit. Okay, let's head inside. Oh, it's so dark inside. Wait, it's so dark inside. Why is it so dark inside? Rest my head for a little while. Rest. I'm getting sleepy. My console is new. I'm not sure if I was able to set the date and time correctly. Ah, no. I hope the date is correct. Sorry, I'm all sweaty already. KK slider! So, looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-o. Daddy-o! I'm not a daddy-o, I'm a mommy-o. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know. Wise words, KK. Wise words. Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. That's true. But take it from a cat who's been on the road. Cat? You're a cat? KK, you're a dog. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You gotta make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man, friends are what it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Here we go! Listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you'll share it with some friends, if that's your scene. An island paradise with your best pal sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool, when you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Oh, did I change? Is my date correct? The date today, while I take this video, the date is April 9, 2020. Jenny, are you in there? Are you in there? Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly, but I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, I'll be here when you're ready. Okay, let's go, guys. Okay, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept that long. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to your life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these. Finally, a Nook phone. I want to make sure it's working right, so you could try turning it on for me. Let go! Here we are. Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. I sure have. I have one of my own, yes. He has one more thing for me. Did you see cherry blossom petals, you guys? This is so exciting for me because like I mentioned earlier, this is my second switch, right? My main switch. I'll take it. Remember, I said I have another island. It's called Isla Mágica. It's here on this console, and on this console I am living on southern hemisphere. That is why I decided to use my main island as situate my island on the northern hemisphere this time around so that I get the best of both worlds. I get to experience southern hemisphere here and then the northern hemisphere on my main switch. Okay. Now, let's get back to playing. It's your itemized bill. Bill! Agad! Okay. Agad means so soon. Yeah. Okay, so this includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone. Bringing you a grand total of, oh my gosh, 49,800 bells. Okay, bells is the currency on this game. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the gateway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. Guys, don't do that, okay? Don't pay your debts with Tom Nook. Sorry, I think I was a little bit bossy when I said that. What I just meant is that miles are very difficult to get. They're very precious, and you want to use them you want to spend them in differently, not to pay your debts, because there are a lot of good stuff you can buy with miles instead of turning them into bells. Bells are much easier to generate than miles. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Nook Mileage. Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Care Bears. Well, that is true. I agree with you there. I dare say the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook Miles you can earn. That is true. The number of Nook Miles that you will get will really depend on how long you get to play your game. The more hours you spend playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, the more miles you can get. Okay. Look at him laughing. He's being sneaky. He's so cute. To pay your moving fees, but with this new service, would you believe it only comes to 5,000 miles? Okay. And you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. Okay, but let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. Thank you, Tom. Okay. New life is underway. I can do whatever I want. That's the nice thing that I like about playing Animal Crossing. From now on, sorry. From now on, island time will match the flow of time in the real world. That's great. Do not touch the power butter. Okay. Power button when you see the auto save indicator in the top right screen corner. You can also save and quit your game after pressing the negative sign. If you're using a controller like mine, you click select for negative. Okay. Oops. sorry, I accidentally clicked the camera. What I wanted to show you is the Nook Miles. You're enrolled in the Nook Mileage program. Earn Nook Miles for completing island activities. Then trade those miles for various perks and goods at the Nook Stop and the Resident Servant Center. Make most out of island life and earn Nook Miles. Yay! Okay. So for now, I want to be able... What do I do now? Oh guys! Finally, I can show you my town map again. I apologize for not being able to record it earlier. I thought I was recording. I was talking right here, and I didn't know that it wasn't recording all along. Check the map for your current location. So this is, you can also press X to change the settings and choose whether to display the mini-map during your day. Okay. So this is the town map that I ended up going with. Remember how I said I want both ocean openings at the bottom part? Didn't happen. Anyway, yeah, so this is the map that I went with. Just wanted to show it to you guys. And then what else? Now let's make some money. How do I get tools? I don't remember how I got tools in the game. I need to fish and I need to catch bugs to make money. The cherry blossom petals are so beautiful, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wait. My back was starting to hurt. I was sitting this way, crouching down, then I realized my back is starting to hurt, so I tried to sit up while I play. Jenny, welcome. As you can see, it's quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. No strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous. Yes. One more thing, I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. Tom Nuts Magay. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Tom Nook again. What would you like to talk to me about? About that workshop. Yes, please, I'd love to. Okay. When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere. Yes? For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. Okay, let's go get some tree branches. They're usually on the ground, or when you shake trees, they drop. There. 1. And then 2. 3. 2 more. 4. 5. Okay, let's go back. Okay, we're back. Let's talk to him and get our fishing rod done. Found the necessary materials. Let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. To begin, just select a project from the workbench and get started. Okay. There. See? That is how we will craft. Yay! I made a flimsy fishing rod. Believe me, this is really flimsy. It will break easily. As you can see, crafting is quite simple provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. One last thing, I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge. Tom Nook for president. I'll just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? Okay, let's look at it now. There, we have a new app. It's for the DIY recipes. DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. Okay. It sure won't last forever. I can give you a few tips. In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish when you cast your line. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Okay, the thing about... You don't waste any time, do you? We're still setting up, but for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. I'll take a look. Oil barrel, campfire cookware. Okay. Anything catch your eye? I don't have the money for it yet. We don't have the bells yet to buy some stuff. So for now, what we're going to do is we're gonna catch some fish. If I remember it correctly, in order for the museum to be built in Animal Crossing, there is a museum, and it is that people find really fun to complete. Oh, my baby! Hi, Tammy. Tammy's catching bugs. Okay. Oops. Let's catch this fish. Yay! Sea bass. Wait. I'm so sorry. I'll write it down that I already caught a sea bass. Okay. And then let's get more fishes. Fishy, fishy, where are you? I am here looking for you. Fishy, fishy, where are you? I am here. I don't have a slingshot yet, so we can't get that. See? There are balloons that has... There, better. Get a better view of it. Balloons carry gifts, and it varies. Sometimes they give bells, sometimes it's recipes, so it really depends. It can also be a furniture. Let's take these shells because we can sell this for later. Oh, and when there's a fish, you don't want to run when you're on the beach. Don't run because it will scare the fishies away. And you don't want that. Come on, fish, fishy. There. Yay! Horse mackerel. I'm sorry, I'm writing it down. There. If I remember correctly, we need to give about 5... Tammy, I can't get over the fact that Tammy is on my town. on my town, sorry, on my island. You see, this is actually the very first time that I became really in love with a particular kind of animal here in Animal Crossing, in the Animal Crossing series. Wait, I'm having a hard time getting this fish. Yee, Dory! Surgeon fish, Jenica, not Dory. Dory is a name. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. As I was saying, this is actually the very first time that I fell in love with a particular kind of animal for Animal Crossing, because they made the bear villagers smaller than they already are. No, the thing is, with New Leaf, they're regular in size. They weren't made as small as... Oh no, it got away! It got away! Ooh. It's so difficult to fish and talk. It's difficult to fish while talking, or I can be just making it up because I'm so shy about not catching that fish. Where are the other fishes? Where are you hiding? I need 2 more. I need 2 more. I think this will be difficult for me to get. It's so hard. Here, fishy, fishy. Yay! Okay, I got the fish. I caught a dace, so that's what we caught. I'm so excited for Blathers to come. Blathers is an owl. He is the one who hosts the museum. He will, what do you call this? He will assess the fossils for you. You're gonna love the guy. There, another fishy. It's a small one. Yes! I got it. Loach! So we got a dace earlier. I forgot to write that. And now we have a loach. Ha! We're doing good so far. Are you also playing your game while you're watching? I hope you're playing as well. I hope we're playing together. Okay, so let's go back. It's getting really hot. Okay. Let's talk to Tom Nook. Hello, what would you like to talk to me about? I found a creature. Yes, I did. I caught 5 different fishes for you. Yeah. Okay. Alright. We have a new app on our phone. It's called the Critterpedia. I sent you a Critterpedia app. It's a terrific resource for an aspiring island researcher such as yourselves. With this one app, you'll get all the important details about the bugs and the fish you catch. I do hope you'll continue to fill it with your discoveries and share them with me too. Oop. There. I'm sure you'll be able to come up with some kind of additional rewards. Okay, sorry about the interruption. So I'm gonna give him 2 last fishes. 2 last fishes. Last 2 fishes. 2 last fishes daw. Sorry again about my English, okay? No, not show it off. Give it to Tom Nook. found a creature. Well, let's have a look at that one as well. Horse mackerel. What a catch. I do believe this is a horse mackerel. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to my museum curating friend as well? Okay. Okay. We're now to our last fish, I believe. Remember the flower samples I gave you? I forgot to mention something. The flowers that grow will be very strong. They'll spring up even if you just plant them and forget them. But if you water them each day, that's where the magic happens. I love Animal Crossing. Watering opens up the possibility of propagating and crossbreeding your flowers to develop rare colors. Yes, of course, we want hybrids. I really want to have a lot of hybrids on my island. Actually, in my first island, my side island, the one on this console. And how might you water them, you ask? Well, I've just sent you the DIY recipe for a watering can. My accountant warned me. So, he has an accountant. Who may this be? My accountant warned me about giving this sort of thing away for free, but you've collected creatures for me. So this is just part of island give and take. Thank you. In Philippines, we call that bayanihan. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all a part of the island's experiences. Okay. Last fish. Yay. Oh, I showed it off again. I meant to give it to you. I found a creature. Yep. I will give you this one. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along to my museum curating friend as well? Yes, please. Okay. There. Hold the phone. Someone's calling. Blathers, is that you? Oh ho, what splendid timing. Yes. Do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island that we've decided to call Care Bears. Yes, the local faunas are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I have received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. We did a great job, you guys. That is very exciting. You'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. Okay. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who curates a museum. Believe it or not, but he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. I could use your help. Yes, of course. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to find a spot for Blathers? We'll need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so do keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. Yes. Okay. I will do it for you pronto. Okay, I know where to put it already. I want my museum to be right next to the... right next to the resident service center from where I came in, and it's funny how I ran far from it. So wait, where is... I think I'll just look at my map real quick. So there is the resident service center. I think I want my museum to be on its left, I think. Where do I want it to be? Sorry, these things, it takes a while for me to
How about in this area? Is this a better area? Wait, let's go back to the map. I want it to be aligned with the resident service area, with the plaza. Yeah, let's try this space. I'll move a little to my right. See, I want it to be in the middle of the square grid. Let's imagine it. Okay, I'll just look at my island map again to see if I'm standing on the center. Yeah, I think I need to move forward a bit. I think this is the center, yeah? Okay, this is the one. Okay, good. No cherry blossom, no other tree for that matter will be harmed with this construction, so let's do it. Let's do it. There. Okay, it's a good spot. I think it removed one cherry tree, the cherry tree on the right. Okay, Blathers can set up his place now. Alright. I think it removed the cherry tree that was standing right here. Thank you, cherry tree, for giving up your life so that we can have a museum. Let's just plant more cherry trees, okay? Next time. I think that's about it for now. The video's taken so long already. I think we're nearing 40 minutes. Thank you very much for your time.
The time, okay, I'm just checking the time. It is almost 5 p.m. here in the Philippines. So I need at least an hour to prepare dinner, bathe my kids, and get them ready for bed so that by 6:30 they're already asleep and I can start playing again. I hope you guys are well. Don't forget to watch the news so that you know what the updates are on the current COVID situation wherever you are in the globe. I wish you all well. Know that my prayers are always with you, and I am in faith that this will all pass soon. Again, thank you very much. I am Jenny of Jenny Plays. Do not forget that my page is on Facebook, and I really appreciate it if you will like my page, follow it, and engage with me by talking to me on the comment section of my posts. You may want to also look at the albums. I make 3 to 4 slides of comic strips starring my favorite villagers on my island. Until next time, my name is Jenny. Thank you very much. I am now signing. Bye!